Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Well, since the Serpent has been around, how quickly did the things change, right? And things did take a turn, and they took a turn very rapidly. Now, we spoke about the fact that if we weren't going to stop at 103, 102.9, that we were going to go to 95, and that's exactly what we did. Now I do love the comments, guys. Please keep them coming. I mean, some of you are hilarious because you clearly don't watch. You just simply jump on the video just to comment. You don't even watch the video, because anybody that watched, we spoke about 95 cents and hitting the 95 cents. So let's move on. XRP ledger upgrade is awesome news, says Ripple CTO David Schwartz. This is awesome news. This change reduces the ledger's vulnerability to halting without any sacrifice in decentralization. So again, very important for moving forward for next year. Now notice, in my tone of voice, the way I'm speaking today is exactly with the same excitement that I was speaking yesterday, because that's, these dips that we get, these drops that we get in the market are completely normal, completely natural. This is the nature of the beast. This is the game. If you can't handle 7% drop, you need to really work on it, right? So for me, nothing's changing. I mean, these are amazing times, amazing opportunities, and just wait and see. Anybody that is putting a bet against blockchain, against crypto, good luck to you, because time and time again it's been shown that crypto and blockchain is here to stay, and it's absolutely not going anywhere. So it is boom, it is ready, it is time, and it is time to get moving, and moving it will. And it's a matter of patience, and patience we do have, right? We're a couple of days away from the end of the month. I'm super excited about December. I'm super excited about all the opportunities that are coming. And yes, please keep those comments coming in the comment section, because I do get popcorn. I do read them, and they are absolutely hilarious, especially when you guys only come to comment and you don't even watch a minute of the video. Now, over 300 million liquidated in an hour. In 1 hour, as Bitcoin dumps below 55k to a 6-week low. This is what we're talking about here. You need to understand something. And we've spoken about the whales, and we've spoken about how good they are at manipulating the market. Now, what does a whale want? If you were a whale, what would you want? Disruption, chaos, fear. These are all things that a whale wants. Disruption, fear, panic. How do you do that? You dump. Simple. You dump. And then people start to panic, and they start to sell. And for me, one of the key things that upsets me about when the market does drop 10, 12%, 14%, 20%, or what happened in April, when we dipped 60%, is that people give up on their hard-earned money. They're literally giving it away, because the only way to lose throughout these periods is to sell. And people do, right? They panic, they stress, and they sell. And that honestly upsets me, that it happens to people. That they get to a point where they panic so much that they're like, oh God, I'm going to lose everything. I better sell now. That really worries me. It bothers me. It bothers me that it happens to people. But the whales are smart. They know human psychology. They understand. And they take advantage of it. So please, know what you hold. Like I said, it could drop to 60 cents tomorrow, and I could not care less, because I know what I hold. And that's what I hope for you, to get that posture. To get that posture. Because what is to come is absolutely monstrous. It is monstrous what is going to arrive. It is a boom. It's going to be a big boom for those that held. Because all you need to do is zoom out on the weeklies. You zoom out on the weekly and you can see the road ahead. and how beautiful the road ahead is. And it is going to be absolutely amazing. And like I said, it does bother me that people get to a stage where they're so worried about what is going on in the market that they sell. It does bother me, and it bothers me a lot. But why am I here, right? I'm showing you the charts, indicators, outlooks, news to give you some kind of framework to then go away and do your own research, and maybe we might see the same thing. And I know that there's, the majority of you do appreciate the videos, do appreciate, these daily videos coming out. And I know that it's only a very, very tiny portion of you that, go and comment and don't even watch a single second, right? So I'm aware of that, right? And I appreciate all of you that make the Crypto Serpent, right? We had the Adelaide event yesterday. It was fantastic, right? We had the first bar in Adelaide that accepted crypto. I was there. So I do appreciate every single one of you. Now, when we zoom out, when we look at this, right? Double digits are on their way. To the people that are patient, double digits are on their way. And it is going to be insane. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be ferocious. It's going to be so good. But you got to be willing to wait. Can you hold? How long will you hold for? I know what I hold. So I'll be holding. Because I know what I hold. I've done my homework. Now, when you look at these trend lines, what we hit, there's no problem. Like, there's no problem with what's been happening. And I know that it's easy for somebody to just, put the record button on and come out and say that. But when you look at this, and you look at it properly, when you zoom out, there is no problem with what we're experiencing right now. There are opportunities. Right? There are serpents out there that message me like it's Christmas when it goes under $1. It's incredible. They're like, look how much I bought. Look how much I bought now. I can't believe we're still getting these prices. This is amazing. This is so good. Oh my God, I can't wait. Like, there are some of you that do that to me, right? And it's amazing. It's inspiring. And then there's the others that are like, oh, stablecoin. So check this out, right? This is phenomenal. We're on our way. Let's jump into a time. Let's have a look at some indicators. So here we are. We are below $1. Now, when we do look at this, we're looking at the daily at the moment. We were outside of the Bollinger Band, and you know that once we're outside, we're going to come back in at some stage. RSI sitting towards the bottom, so into the oversold. But from a daily perspective, we are now back inside the Bollinger Band at 95 cents. When we look at the hourly, right after that massive drop, there hasn't been any action, right? So when the dip started, we were way outside the Bollinger Band, right? We went from like $1.02, we plummeted all the way down to 94, then we went all the way down to 93. Now we're sort of hovering at around 95, but there's not much action happening at the moment, right? Because we're waiting to see, has Bitcoin bottomed out at 53, or is it going to continue to go even lower? It all depends on how hungry the whales are. Are they going to continue this? Like, are they going to continue to cause more panic out there into the marketplace? Look at the 4 hour, same thing. Outside of the Bollinger Band, now back inside the Bollinger Band, but very flat. When we do look at the 12, it has just now come back inside the Bollinger Band. And when we look at the daily, it's back inside as well. So what does it mean? Well, right now we're just simply waiting. We're waiting to see if this was the bottom, or are we going to see 85 cents? Judging by how quickly it all turned around yesterday, I think that there's more to come. And knowing that obviously, Sunday, Monday is usually, particularly, generally a red day anyway, I think there might be a little bit more in this before we start to see the market move. Now, from a month point of view, we are already on the 27th. So looking at 30th for Tuesday, when we really will probably start to see the market begin to move again. So from a charts perspective, from where we're at the moment, looking inside a Tani, for me personally, I think there's more bleeding to come before we start to before we kick off and move to the up. So be ready for that. And if you're holding, just simply hold, right? If it bothers you, right? If the charts bother you, if seeing red bothers you, if seeing the 7% drop bothers you, just switch it off, right? Mental health is very, very important, right? This shouldn't be a daily activity, right? To keep on at the charts daily, right? It's not good for you. Like, people are talking way too much, looking at this way too much compared to how it should be, which is long term. This is a long term thing. Like, time in the market will always be timing the market. So why are you trying to time the market? Like, you're not gonna, by looking at every day, looking every minute, you're not gonna change the market. You're simply stressing yourself out for no reason. But let's have a look at some drawings. Now, in terms of the charts, and when we're looking, okay, if we are going to go even further, how much further are we going to go? Well, then 88 cents is really the next stop. So we're not far. We're not far away from that. But really, that is where the next stop would be. It would be around 88. Now, I want to, again, show you where we are right now. Because we are at the boom. We are at the start of something special. And if we look at the moment, we look in particular at the way this is shaping up, it's going to be phenomenal. It is going to be phenomenal. All you gotta do is just zoom out and you see it. Like, I see this, right? And it's going to be phenomenal. Now, when you look at the overlay of how it's been performing so far, and what is likely to come, it looks like that. When are we going to start to see those big moves, right? So that first big move that gives us the strength and the signal to say, yes, we're here. That one there will probably go from 120 to 220, and it'll go very, very, very quickly. So be on the lookout. The signal will be one gigantic candle. Look out for that. When it's coming, I'm not sure. But that will be the signal. One gigantic candle to kick us off. And so from where we are right now, we could go sideways for a little bit before we take off and go towards 190, 220 and beyond. So at the moment, we're looking at, it does look like, from all angles, it does look like 88 cents makes sense before we kick off. But the kickoff party will be amazing. Take a screenshot of this, get ready, get set. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you. Look forward to see you on the next one.